So it's been a minute. Um, I'm like kind of freaking out that I'm on camera again. It's really hard to jump back onto YouTube. For anyone who's like taken a break and come back, you're like, it feels like the first time every time. I said this last time as well. Um, the irony is that I'm feeling very rusty at doing this. And we're going to be talking about antioxidants and oxidative stress. Get it, Rust? Wow, wow. Okay, so what is oxidative stress? Okay, for me, for me, and for like the way that I see skincare and the way that I see skin health, it's kind of a really big deal. Like for me, it's sort of one of the main skin issues and one of the main things that I formulate uh, to look at, like to be aligned with. Does that make any sense? Whatever. So oxidative stress is basically what happens when when your cells become free radicals that go out and pillage other cells in your body. So how that was like the weirdest. The way that happens is so whenever your body uses oxygen in the cells in order to produce energy, you're losing those the oxygen molecule from cells, and then what happens, they become really unstable, they're all freaking out, they're these free radical cells, and they go off trying to find oxygen molecules from other cells and just basically disrupt everything. So this happens more and more as we age. This happens as we are exposed to various damaging factors such as the sun, such as pollution, and just generally having lifestyles that aren't perfect. It's going to increase oxidative stress and just aging. So even if you have a perfect Instagram worthy diet, all the time, and never expose yourself to the sun and just basically live no life at all, you're still going to get oxidative stress. So especially 30 plus, we definitely need to be increasing our antioxidants, just keeping that more in mind with what we eat and what we apply to our skin, because luckily antioxidants can be absorbed by the skin, and it is useful, very useful in skincare. So when it comes to fighting free radicals, you do want to take a multi-pronged approach and look at it from a completely holistic lifestyle sort of, arsenal of whatever. Blah. Speaking, very difficult. So, wearing your SPF so that you're not just getting that onslaught of UV rays, damaging your cells, totally mixing them up, making them fire off and becoming free radicals. You also want to be minimizing poor dietary choices, like pretty much, the unhealthy fats, anything that's fried, things that are high in AGE, which is advanced glycation end products, so sugar, or unfortunately, anything that's brown, basically. So like baked goods, it's been browned. Even like roasted things, roasted meat, like the skin of meat, or even, unfortunately, one of my favorite things, roasted vegetables. I mean, maybe the benefits, just the fact that you're eating vegetables kind of undoes, but anything that's been browned, basically, anything that has that caramelization where the natural sugars come out and brown, that actually will increase AGE, age, so cruel, advanced glycation end products. So you want to be looking at increasing your antioxidants. So that just means having a plant-based diet. Generally speaking, the more colorful your diet is, the more it contains natural antioxidants. And you don't have to be going for, really fancy, expensive food. Like, yes, pomegranates and acai and stuff like that does contain a lot of antioxidants, but so does really common food that would be local to you will also contain a ton of antioxidants. So foods that are really dark green, foods that are purple, foods that are red, they're going to be just really, really, really nutritious. Generally speaking, the antioxidants that are in fruits and vegetables, so things like astaxanthin or zeaxanthin and carotenoids and stuff like that, they produce really, really, really bright, interesting colors. I think astaxanthin is like the dark red, because I know that different oils that I use that contain it are really, really red. I think zeaxanthin is purple. Lycopene and carotenoids and stuff like that are also sort of orange and from tomatoes and carrots and stuff like that. So really colorful food plants are going to be really, really high in antioxidants. So don't think that it's going to be, an unaffordable lifestyle change if it is something you need to change. Like I said, you don't have to go for like the, I don't know, really crazy expensive supplements or anything like that. Although dietary supplements, I think, are a good idea. Just a good basic multivitamin. What's the one that I'm taking right now? I think the brand is called Progressive. And they are really into sort of like a whole food, maybe ironically, whole food approach to supplements. So they use like concentrations from different plants in order to make up vitamins, antioxidants, and minerals and stuff like that. So I generally think that that's a good approach to take, is have a lot, have a healthy diet. Don't stress about it too much, because stress causes a lot of oxidative stress as well. And, just to supplement with a good multivitamin, you don't need to go crazy about it. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to be adding a whole bunch of powders and things to your smoothie or to your coffee or whatever, unless it brings you joy, in which case, I don't know, go for it. If it makes you happy, that's going to be good for your antioxidant levels. I'm not sure if my camera's freezing a little bit, you guys. I apologize if it is. So good vitamins to be looking at: A, D, C, and E. All these things good for the whole body. It's good for the skin. Research in 1990, I think research that goes back further than 1992 and a lot closer, sooner than 1992, has shown that a diet rich in omega-3, so that's generally the fish oils, and also, flaxseed, and borage, I believe, is going to be, borage is omega-6. Omega-3 is going to be, going to give you a 30% decreased chance of melanoma over your lifetime. So I believe it was Inuit diets that they were studying when they came up with that number, because apparently Inuits have a very low cancer, low melanoma instances, and I believe in Japan too it's a very similar case. So if you do eat meat, if you do eat fish, or if you take a fish supplement, a good quality one, definitely a good idea. That's going to benefit your skin inside out in so many different ways. Adds to the hydration, to the moisture levels of your skin as well. So that's really good. But a plant-based diet, something really rich in antioxidants and in vitamins, is going to help dial up or down the inflammation of your skin. So oxidative stress and inflammation are very closely related. Essentially, if inflammation in your body is high, oxidative stress is going to be happening. If you have a lot of oxidative stress from, something that's happening extrinsically, then if your body has a lot, it's going to be causing inflammation. But if your body already has a lot of inflammation, it's going to be having a harder harder time fighting that oxidative stress naturally. And I think, like I said, like as we get older, our bodies produce less antioxidants naturally, so we do need to be supporting our system. I sort of look at antioxidants from that multi-pronged approach, from the inside out, outside in, as sort of being like the bra to your skin. So like all the different cells of our skin that we need to produce, like the fibroblasts to produce collagen, or different things that we need to work to produce that elastin, to stay organized, to stay, to not be maturing prematurely. It's all needed to work together. So if we're inflamed, then it's not going to be working properly. If there's too much oxidative stress, it's not going to be working properly. So we do need to be supporting all of those functions like a good bra. Oh, sorry, microphone. Okay, so vitamins, So if you're taking your vitamins on the inside, then you're probably also interested in taking your vitamins from the outside. So you've probably seen vitamin C in everything lately. Vitamin C is great. The problem is that it is so unstable. So there's a lot of vitamin C formulas going around, but yeah, as far as I can tell, it's an extremely unstable vitamin. It's hard to formulate with. So if you found something that's good, that's working for you, that's awesome. Vitamin C is definitely a good one, but it's not the only one. There are a lot of antioxidants, which is awesome. So that's one thing that's that's really helpful, is that there's just so many different ones, and they all act in different ways, and they can work really synergistically together. In fact, I think that they work better that way. Some studies have shown that taking single vitamins may not be beneficial. Some say it may even be harmful. So that's why whenever you have like a vitamin C serum, just having vitamin C, in some sort of suspension, I don't think is enough. I think that it does need to be formulated with other things. Vitamin C goes really well with vitamin E and also ferulic acid, which is one of the stars of petrichor. In fact, I need a little petrichor right now. Oh my God, I love this stuff. Even tastes kind of good. So, don't want you to just don't want my camera to freeze. So antioxidants do need to be formulated well in your skincare in order to work better. So like I said, like vitamin C, totally not poo-pooing vitamin C. It's great, but it does need to be used synergistically with other things. Now, luckily, so vitamin C, most types of vitamin C is not oil soluble. Most of them are water soluble. So I don't want to eat my words here, because I can't think of anything that would contraindicate this, but using most types of well-formulated skin oils on top of a vitamin C product, as long as there isn't too many actives, should be really a good idea, because most skin oils do contain quite a bit of vitamin E. And for example, talking about ferulic acid again, my city oil, one of the main ingredients is rice bran oil. Rice bran oil, such an unsung hero, I think. It's full of ferulic acid. Ferulic acid is like a super antioxidant that works synergistically with other antioxidants to just like make everything, it's like building a net, it's like a really well constructed bra. Coming back to the bra analogy. So it works really well. Like it works well on its own, but it works even better when it's got some other vitamin antioxidant buddies with it. So yeah, Good stuff. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So topical antioxidants are going to help skin against inflammation. It's going to help skin inflammation also caused by UV and by pollution. So a good way to look at topical antioxidants is that it's kind of like, it's like a barrier against the outside world. So as you know, or maybe not, my brand is formulated to be against the effects of city living, of an urban lifestyle that's full of pollution, it's full of stress, it's, you know, it's UV exposure, it's exposure to maybe secondhand smoke, maybe firsthand smoke, let's say secondhand smoke. It's all kinds of stuff that we're not really supposed to be exposed to, and whatever, fine, it's not the end of the world, but we do need a little bit of extra help, and so that's how I formulate. So I don't know how to end this. Look for products that contain their antioxidants, formulated in like a synergistic way. If you want to learn more, check out my website. I sort of talk about the different ingredients that I use, how they kind of work together, different components of a specific oil, what kind of antioxidants that they contain, to learn more. And I hope that this was helpful. Not too long this time. Yay! I'm gonna have some green tea full of antioxidants.